Good morning, everyone. It's me, Jessica, and I'm excited to guide you from home through today's lit class. So, grab some water, grab some weights. Let me make sure everything is treated properly because not beside this. Okay, and then we're going to get right into it. Today's workout is going to involve a lot of marching. It is a great way to just get some steps in for the day, steps and a little bit of strength. So we're going to do some moves that are going to work our traps a little bit. We're going to work inner outer thighs, which we're already working right now. If you're already sidestepping with me, we're just going to find some gentle, engaged movement, and we're going to feel so out of ourselves. We got nothing doing it. So I'm marching my way over to my tiny water. Taking a sip. Awesome. I want you to keep marching. If you can, let's move it forward and backward. If you don't have any space, just stay right where you are. Can you move your arms also? Moving your arms is going to help you to get your heart rate up. Maybe you even bring your arms up overhead. This will be an option that's coming into play later. But otherwise, right now, without any weights in your hands, we can just be warming up our shoulders. Yay! Making use of your space. Maybe you march a little backwards. Maybe you're marching in a circle. Keep it weird. We're here to have fun. That's what it's all about. Oh, my arms are already starting to get tired. Let's just keep this march going for 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant your feet, roll your shoulders down and back, stretch your fingers down to the floor. Squeeze your glutes, make sure you don't have a arch in your back, so tucking your pelvis under, lifting through your chest. 3 slow breaths. Inhale in through your nose, exhale out through your nose. 2 more. Inhale in through your nose. Wide mouth. Let everything go, everything you don't want or need for your day today. Inhale in through your nose. All of the positive intentions and great things you're going to do, and exhale all the negativity. We absolutely don't need that. All right, so our first move, pretty similar to exactly what we were doing. We're either marching or walking around with weights. So we're going to work a little bit of the traps. I want you to hold on to as heavy of a weight as you feel comfortable with or that you have with your shoulders down and back. So while you're marching, try not to round. If you find that you're rounding your back, perhaps your weights are too heavy, lift your chest up, draw your rib cage in, and then simply like heel to toe, we're just going to meander around our space for 40 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, go for it. Okay, so we're going to do everything 3 times today. So we've got a total of 15 minutes of work coming your way. 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. But if you want to keep doing this move while I tell you what's happening next, then I encourage you to make sure those shoulders are still rolled down and back, chest is lifted, all proud in that power pose. I don't have a lot of space, but I'm just taking advantage of the space that I do have. Nice quiet steps with the feet. Basically, think of this as like practice for carrying your groceries, which is a value. Let us be real. All right, you can put those weights down. Next move is just going to be a side lunge and a reach. So you're going to open your feet nice and wide. Feet are going to stay planted. You're going to bend a knee. Maybe you tap your knee. You can lift up, come back through to center. Maybe you can reach down towards your toe. So just shifting your weight. Here we go. The interval has started side to side. And remember, you can lift yourself up each time. Maybe you even bring your forearm to your thigh to help you keep a nice flat back and to, with control, press through your heel, lift yourself up. If you want something a little bit more challenging, instead of lifting your hips, can you imagine that your hips are like on a track? So we're just moving side to side, still keeping that flat back here. And you notice that as I shift, outer edge of the foot is pressing down towards the floor, pinky toe side. I'm not rolling up off of my foot. I'm doing my best. Take a break to extend those legs long. Remember, we'll get 2 more times to try that move. Next up, we're going for a knee drive elbow twist. So fingers come close by the sides of your head, or maybe just goalpost arms. As you alternate twisting, plant your foot back down, knee drive. You can keep this really simple. Let's get started. Knee drive and twist. So remember the idea that you're using your exhale to lift your knee up and your elbow is coming towards it as opposed to crunching down, bringing elbow towards the knee. We're working those lower abs a lot. We're challenging your balance by having you stay lifted. You want a little bit more, you can add in a squat. So maybe you squat, press through your heels, lift up, knee drive. You can even bring your hands to your heart, open your elbows wide. For that knee drive, I like hands by my heart in a squat. Helps to remind me to keep my chest nice and lifted. Yay! Next move, already on move number 4, is going to be a lateral step tap to a step behind. So maybe you know how to grapevine. You can always grapevine through this next move, or you can step, tap, step behind. Step, tap, step behind. Step, tap, step behind. Join me. Step, tap, step behind. Step, tap, step behind. You can start to speed this move up, or you can keep saying to yourself, just step, tap, step behind. Step, tap, step behind. Step, 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 cross. You got it. Perhaps you exaggerate the cross of that leg. You feel that nice stretch happening into your hips. I'm rotating a little bit through my chest as well. Just bringing more of the body into play, but you're doing what's right for you. So maybe you're not adding in this twist. Awesome. Next move is going to be a Frankenstein kick. So we're just going to kick forward. Maybe you kick a little to the side because I want you to have fun. If you're having trouble kicking one leg and then the other, you can always kick 2, 3, 4, kick 2, 3, 4, kick 2, 3, 4. Join me in this interval. Here we go. So chest is staying lifted. You're doing your best with a nice straight leg to lift that toe up. You can even think about like you're kicking something at the end with the top of your laces. So that toe is pointed. Bam. Kick it out. Oh, awesome. Good news, bad news is we do not have a rest interval before we come back into our original move. But the original move is our march with our weights by our side. So a couple more seconds here. Hope you're having fun. Just moving. Oh my gosh, we did it. Grab a quick sip of water if you want. That's pretty much all I got. Grab your weights. You can get started a little early. I'm just marching around. Remember, we're just marching around. We're working our traps. Chest is lifted, nice and proud. Like, yo, look at my amazing emblem on my shirt. Just want everyone to see the emblem on my shirt. Your chest is that lifted. I don't think the emblem on the shirt is that amazing. I'm just making a point. But we are like in a power pose with the upper body, shoulder blades are squeezing towards each other, and you're just like taking advantage of your space, marching around, keeping those shoulders down. So notice if they're, trying to creep up. What happens when we're stressed? So just relax them down. Ah, so good. Creating some length there. And just, oh, we made it. We made it. We got that side lunge coming up next. Side lunge with reach. Remember, you can keep your feet planted. You can lift up each time. Make it a little bit easier, or you can stay low and shift from side to side. You ready? Great. Let's do it. So either finding that tap and a lift. Remember, you don't have to come all the way towards the floor. You're being smart for your body today. How low can you go while keeping the outer edge of your foot on the floor, while shifting your hips behind you? So each time I come down, hips are shifting. I have that hip hinge. I have a straight spine. working to get my weight down towards the floor, as opposed to rounding, crunching, upsetting the back. There's a hip hinge, so you hopefully have your belly pulled in as well to protect your lower back. Couple more seconds. Awesome. And then we got that knee drive elbow twist. So maybe your hands are out wide, maybe your hands are at your heart, maybe you got the goalpost working the chest and back a little bit. Either just rotating side to side, or remember you can bring a squat to play. I'm going to bring a squat to play this round. Here we go. So your feet can be as narrow or as wide as you want for your squat. And just like before, you can maybe just have a teeny little squat. And you're using your breath. Exhale to lift from your squat, press to your heels. Exhale to drive your knee. Exhale, exhale. And turn it into one move. Look at that. But if you need to, exhale, pause, exhale. Because we're just being smart for our bodies today. It is not all or nothing. It is what you can do today. Every day is different. And just be proud of yourself for showing up. The air conditioning, take a break, is off, and it is here. All right. We got those lateral step taps to a cross behind, or you can grapevine the whole time. Apples, berries, nuts, and cherries, fruit, do, do, do. Apples, berries, nuts, and cherries, fruit, do, do, do. I used to go to a sleepaway camp, an all-girls Jewish sleepaway camp. Those are the best. And every Friday night we would do line dancing, Jewish line dancing, actually. It was great to some traditional songs, and that was just like, one of the songs that like we would do, and that's like the things that you say: apples, berries, nuts, and cherries, fruit. Things got weird at sleepaway camp if you never went. Awesome. If you want to add in some sort of a hop now that you're getting warmer, you can. Keep that in mind for our next round. Last up, we've got those Frankenstein kicks. You can be taking a break right now, or you can just keep moving. Those kicks start in 10 seconds. It's up to you, because remember, we're doing what's good for you. I'm going to have to sit at my desk a lot this afternoon, so this is a great opportunity for me to move. Now kick. Remember, you can alternate your kicks a little harder. I'm pointing the toe. I'm kicking with the tops of the laces. Bam, like there's a tennis ball, and I'm trying to tap the top of the tennis ball. This is actually really fun, you guys. Remember, if you don't want to kick continuously, 3 steps helps you just stay with a nice rhythm, and then you can tap. Your hands can be wherever you want. I like my hands by my waist to help me keep my chest lifted, to help me not find rounding through the back. Yay! We got one more round. March your way to that sip of water if you want it. I'm all out. We've got our marching with weights one more time. So when you're ready, grab hold of those weights. We get right into this last round. Oh, we're there. Okay. So just that nice, smooth, steady walk. Hi, everybody. I'm ready for the weekend. These holiday weeks can be so challenging to just like stay on track. So I'm so proud of you if you're here right now, or if you're watching this on a different day. I'm still equally proud of you. Let that shoulders still roll down and back, belly pulled in nice and tight. Keep that engagement of your center line of your core, like you're cinching a belt. Awesome. All right, we've got our side lunge to reach, so put your weights down. 10 seconds till we get started. Oh, what are you saying, Fred? Open your feet nice and wide, or as wide as feels right for you, that you can extend one leg and keep the outer edge of the foot on the floor. Let's go. Here we go. So maybe that's all you're focusing on, is shifting your hips back, keeping outer edge of the foot on the floor. Maybe you don't even go quite as low, but I want you to feel that stretch as your hips go back in your inner thigh. And maybe you need to tap all the way down towards the floor to really feel it, and maybe you don't. Magic. Science? I don't know. Both sounds good. Keep going, y'all. Using your breath, taking your time, thinking of all the things, the flat back, the belly in, the edge of the foot on the floor. This is why we move slowly. Yay. Lateral taps to the step behind. And then we're going to get a nice stretch in. I'm already at my lateral taps, but I'm going to extend it into that double lateral step behind when the interval starts. Okay? You with me? I hope so. Here we go. 2 steps, back tap. Great. Look at this. We're dancing. Boop, boop, boop. Feel free to do anything you want with your arms. Like I said, you gotta have fun. I'm here to exercise and be weird and to laugh. When I work out for myself, same thing happens. I will laugh at myself during a workout. It's what keeps you coming back. We gotta have some fun. So get this little weird dance groove on. Boop. Awesome. Last move is going to be our front kicks. Front kicks. Woo. Or, yeah, those are the options. Front kick continuous or front kick with the 3 steps in between. Remember, 3 steps in between makes it a lot easier. Here we go. Last interval. I'm going to bring those arms up overhead. Last opportunity today to get a little heart rate up, get the blood pumping before I sit in my chair for the next, how many hours? Until 2 o'clock. That's pretty much what I got. In the chair. Yeah. Just kidding. Even if you, like me, have many meetings, I hope that you'll find time to stand up. As you can imagine, I have zero shame in standing up in a meeting and marching. Will do. If you have your camera off, maybe you too, yay, let's come back to a march. Maybe you too can just stand up during a meeting that you're listening to with a pen and a paper and go like this. It makes such a difference for your attention span, for your breath, for your hips and your low back. Oh, did I miss an exercise? Did we miss our knee drive elbow twist? Did we? No one's here to tell me. Why won't you tell me what exercise we missed? All right, let's just let it go. Great. Uh, feet side by side. Take a bend to your knees. Inhale your arms all the way up overhead. Just exhale your arms by your side. 2 more times. Bend your knees. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down by your side. Last one, just like that. Bend your knees. Inhale, arms up. Keep your arms up this time. Right hand comes down by your side with your right shoulder coming forward and left shoulder gently coming back, right hip coming forward. So we're turning our chest and turning our hips in slightly different directions. Reach up and over to the right. Remember, right shoulder's coming forward, left hip comes forward. Keep that front side of the body open. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, both arms down. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Stretch your knuckles down towards the floor. Lift thy chest. One more big breath here. Release your hands. Turn your palms forward. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, left hand down by your side this time. This time, left shoulder forward, right hip forward. So chest is rotating towards the right, hips are rotating a little towards the left, only to keep yourself squared towards the front of the room. Reach your fingers over to the left hip forward, right hip forward. Round through that right heel on the floor. One more big breath. Inhale, lift yourself up. Inhale your left arm out. Interlace your fingers together, bring them in front of you, tuck your chin to your chest, push your hands palms forward. Oh, that feels great. Open your arms out wide to the side. Press your palms against the imaginary walls. Relax your hands down. Grab hold of something if you need some balance. Let's take a quick stretch into those quads. We did a lot of marching today. So go ahead, grab hold of your right foot. Can you bring your two knees in one line? Squeeze your glutes. Roll a little through that left leg. So make sure you're not dumping into your left hip. Working to get your two hips in one line. Working to get your two shoulders in one line. As you squeeze your glutes, press your knees to the floor. You'll feel lighter and change. Relax your right foot down. Or whichever foot you started with, grab hold of the other one. Bring your two knees together to start. Take a moment, press into your right foot, grow your tree, shoulders down away from your ears. And we're going to get a nice hamstring stretch after this too. Awesome. Relax your left foot. We're going to kick right heel forward, taking a slight bend in the left leg. Slight bend in the left leg, hips drive back behind you. Reach your fingers down towards the floor as you flex your right toes towards your face. Fingers reach forward. Inhale, swoop yourself up. Relax your hands down by your side. Bring that bend back to your left knee as your glutes slide back. Reach your fingers forward. Feel that great stretch in your hamstring, making it as big or as small as you want or need. Last one. As you inhale your arms up, you can step your feet together and let's switch. Left foot comes forward. We're going to keep the weight in the right heel, bend the right knee, fingers reach down, tracing your leg down, forward, and then all the way up. Awesome. Last two. Bend the right knee, weight in your heel, down. Ooh, I feel that in my left glute. Feels so good. Last one. Down, forward, up. Step your feet together. One more time. Reach up overhead. Stretch up from your waist. Let your shoulders release away from your ears during this big stretch, though. Bring your hands palms together and then bring your hands to heart center. Why not? Elbows down towards the floor. Roll through the crown of your head. Take one more big breath. Think of a positive intention you can take forward with you throughout the day. And exhale to let go of all the rest of the things that we don't need throughout the day. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you got a little warm. I'm feeling a little sweaty. Who would have thought? I will see you later this afternoon for some yin.